Shelton Henderson, the five-star from the 2025 class, has decommitted from Duke. The 6'6" small forward who is regarded as one of the better two-way players in the 2025 class. He's athletic, has the size, good build, tough on both ends. One of the guys that when you look around, like you watch the game, you can see he's a guy that can guard multiple spots. And you think like right now you want to project maybe where his game could go offensively, but I think there's a little bit ways to go on that end. But given his frame, size, motor, toughness, all that, he was one of the better players in high school basketball, given his five-star status. Was a McDonald's All-American nominee, all the accolades right there. I think he's playing currently in the Jordan Brand Classic game, if I'm not mistaken. So Sheldon Henderson, being a longtime Duke commit, has decommitted from them and will now reopen his recruitment and be looking for his next stop. And obviously, being a five-star kid, he will have no shortage of suitors, I believe. But Dion, I'll throw it to you first. What does this like decommitment mean to Duke? Like, because obviously they're losing a five-star kid here.
Yeah, yeah, nothing. He wasn't gonna play. So like I think that's the harsh reality is like I mean, if Isaiah Evans didn't play last year, I just don't know if I see Shelton Henderson getting on the court this year. I think this is best for both parties. He clearly wants to be a one and done. He's going to get to go to Miami. I know this isn't his commitment video, but if JK wants to run him back, like he's going to get to go to Miami, like and have that opportunity. Um, what I think is interesting, you mentioned he's playing in the Jordan Brand Classic game. There's another person in that game that is considering Miami and a Caden Lewis. I wonder if there's going to be any connection between those two this weekend to try and get a Caden down there. But I think from a Duke perspective, I think you're fine. I don't think you lose too much sleep over it. He is a five-star kid, and I really like his game. I do believe he's a one and done, but we're talking about Duke. He's a five-star kid, but he's on the lower end of that five-star. Duke has like three players in like the top 10 that are coming in next year.
Yeah, I think Sheldon Henderson's two-way ability would have maybe found his way onto the court. Also, I think like when you look at Duke, sometimes these guys come in, and not even just Duke, even other schools, they come into these blue bloods and they're like the guys that are on the edge of five stars, and then they show their prowess and they show their ability, and they can't they make this so their coach can't keep them off the floor. Now this has always kind of been rumored for a while because Jay Lucas, the former assistant coach of Duke, was his main recruiter. Like that was the main guy behind getting him to Duke. And now Jay Lucas is at Miami, like you mentioned. They are good friends from the same area in Texas, same high school, I believe, Bel Air High School. And just like family friends, everything. There's big connections between them, obviously. So you might notice there's a lot of lights on behind me. There's a big ring light I'm using to record this. You want to know why those lights stay on? Because of Underdog, because of these ad reads, people.
Yeah, we heard your feedback. You're annoyed that we keep putting Underdog ads in the middle of our videos. Well, guess what? We got to keep the lights on, and we need some people to sign up for Underdog Fantasy. If you like these videos, if you want us to keep making videos, sign up with Underdog Fantasy. Use promo code SLEEPERS, and they actually have an awesome offer for you. You can receive up to $1,000 in bonus credits. 50% of your first deposit will be distributed in bonus credits, and you get a free pick. And Cart, I got a pick with Underdog Fantasy for this weekend that I'm already eyeing. We got the Pistons and the Knicks, first playoff series in a while for our favorite team. Cade Cunningham over 27 and a half points. I'm taking higher than that for my pick with Underdog. Promo code SLEEPERS. Sign up with Underdog Fantasy. It helps the show. It helps us keep making these videos for you. Back to the show.
I believe people are already crystal balling him to Miami. Now this isn't the the commitment video, but we'll see what happens. But what would you put it as a percent he ends up with at Miami?
So I believe ever since Jay Lucas took the Miami job, this has been like kind of expected.
Yeah, like the minute Jay Lucas left, they're like, oh shit, like we're gonna lose Henderson, I think for sure.
Yeah.
Hopefully we don't lose the boozers or anything, but like Henderson is gone.
Yeah, I'd say 100 just because like I feel like this like the moment he took that job, it's like, well, Henderson's the one that's going to leave. I'm kind of surprised it took this long. Duke got some money for it to take because Jay took that job like a month and a half ago,
Yeah.
and it was known at that point like Henderson's the one that's for sure gone. Like you said, we don't want to lose the boozers, and then maybe we lose Isaiah Evans potentially. Um, Isaiah Evans still there, Boozer's still there, and it took Shelton Henderson a month and a half to decide he wanted to go. Duke got some big bags.
Yeah, the Brotherhood is still very, very strong. But yeah, it would be interesting to see where Shelton Henderson goes. I like him a lot. I think given his size and his two-way stuff, if he shows anything offensively, he'll find his way into the first round of the NBA draft if he wants to be a one and done. Will that happen at Miami though? I'm not sure. I think we'll have to see how that works out. But if you're Jay Lucas, you want to have a splash kind of in your for like, people thought like, okay, maybe like he brings Caleb Foster or, maybe he finds a way to get the boozers to Miami, and that doesn't seem to be happening at all. So for him to get Sheldon Henderson, I think it's just a big win for Miami's program, and he'll be a starter on that team. And honestly, I think he'll be really productive in the ACC, and he'll have a chance as well to play Duke. So that'll be fun.
I think he does find his way into the first round based upon his game. I think this is going to be one of those decommitments that makes other Duke commits like question should they go. The highest of the high five stars will not, but those borderline 5-star, 4-star guys that like a Shelton Henderson is, that might not have played that much at Duke. If he becomes a first round pick, like I think he will, now you start to wonder, like, should I go come off the bench for Shire? Like, is he selling me a dream here, or can I just go somewhere else and be up out of college in a few months?
Yep. Yeah, so we'll see where it ends up. Might move quickly on this one. I wouldn't be surprised to see him at Miami by like shit end of next week. But we'll keep an eye on this and see kind of where Sheldon Henderson ends up. Though Miami is going to be the favorite, I'm sure other schools will be calling. This is a 5-star kid for a reason. And he could certainly probably be swayed, but we'll have all the updates here on Sleepers Media YouTube channel.